Welcome to Conversations with My Inner Child, a place where we journey back to the parts of ourselves that we may have left behind, but never truly lost. I'm Brooke, your host, and joining me is someone who's been waiting a long time to be heard. Little Brookie, my younger self, my inner child. Each episode, we will have a conversation, one that so many of us never got to have when we were little, because sometimes the hurts we carry from childhood don't just disappear. They stay with us, shaping how we see the world, how we trust, how we love, and even how we see ourselves. But what if we could go back, not to change the past, but to understand it, to finally give our younger selves the comfort, the answers, and the healing they needed? That's what this podcast is about.
So, this is a way to see me and maybe set me free?
Yes, kiddo, and maybe, just maybe, it can help set themselves free and be seen and heard. Brookie, I have a question for you, one I think many people watching can relate to. Did you ever feel invisible as a child, like no one really saw you, and you felt alone and had no one to play with?
Yeah, all the time. I was there, but it felt like nobody noticed. Like I could disappear and no one would care. I'd also look outside and other kids playing together, but nobody ever knocked on my door. I'd wait and hope, but they never came.
That must have been really hard. When did you feel that way the most?
At the dinner table, everybody was talking about their day, and I'd try to say something, but no one listened. Or on the playground, or in class when I really wanted to answer, but the teacher never picked me. And sometimes at home, when I was sad, but no one asked why.
That must have made you feel like what you had to say didn't matter. And you must have felt really sad. What did you do when you felt that way?
Yeah, I guess I started believing that my thoughts weren't important, that I wasn't important. I would talk to Teddy. He never answered, but he listened. And I'd make up games like pretending my stuffed puppy was real. Sometimes I'd watch the clouds and wonder if they ever felt lonely too.
That's pretty creative. You found ways to keep yourself company. But deep down, what did you really want?
I just wanted someone to see me or hear me. I wanted a friend, someone to laugh with, run with, and play pretend with. Someone who chose me.
You know, Brookie, a lot of grown-ups feel this way too. They go to work, come home, scroll on their phones. But deep inside, they still feel like that little kid, waiting for someone to knock on their door and see them and care about them.
Really?
Yes, and do you know what happens when that loneliness stays inside?
They stop trying to make friends.
That's right. They start believing they don't belong, that maybe they're not fun enough or interesting enough to be chosen, and sometimes they even pretend they don't need anyone. But deep inside, that lonely child is still there waiting.
So what do I do? Just wait forever?
No, kiddo, you don't have to wait, because the truth is you were never unworthy of friends or being seen. You were just in a world where people didn't always notice lonely or sad kids. But guess what? You can be seen and heard now and make some friends.
Like, open myself up and find someone who needs a friend too.
Exactly. When we stop waiting for someone to knock on our door and start knocking on someone else's, that's when everything changes. Brookie, someone told me that you have a special song you like to sing. Will you sing it for us?
I look outside, the sun is bright, but no one's here to fly my kite. I sit and watch the clouds go by and wonder, do they feel lonely like I? Oh, I just want a friend to play, to laugh and run and say hooray, someone to share my toys and dreams. But it's just me, or so it seems. I talk to Teddy, he listens tight, but he's too quiet late at night. My stuffed puppy gives me a hug, but he can't chase me or jump on the rug. Oh, I just want a friend to play, to laugh and run and say hooray, someone
That was beautiful, Brookie. And to everyone watching, if you've ever felt unheard, unseen, and lonely, you're not alone. The child inside you is still waiting to be seen, to be chosen. But maybe, just maybe, you can be the one to choose first. Well, Brookie, I think we've uncovered something important today. Most of us don't realize they carry all these feelings inside our inner child. Our inner child never really leaves us. They just wait for us to listen, so the hurt and pain can be released. And to everyone watching, maybe today's conversation brought up something in you. Maybe it reminded you of a time you felt unheard, unseen, or alone. But hear me now, you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are worthy of love and healing.
And maybe now we can be the ones to help that little part of us feel safe again.
That's right, Brookie. And remember, healing isn't about fixing the past. It's about making peace with it. It's about giving ourselves the kindness we always deserved. For my Christian viewers, lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20, King James Version. You are never truly alone. God has always been with you, guiding you toward healing and love. And for those who embrace the law of attraction, the energy you put out is the energy you receive. Healing your inner child opens you up to deeper love, connection, and abundance. Speak kindness over yourself, and the world will reflect it back. For my Stoic friends, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca, our past does not define us, how we respond to it does. The power to heal is within you. Wherever you are on your journey, remember this. Your inner child is still listening, still waiting, and you have the power to bring them peace. So be kind to yourself. Speak gently to that little version of you. And as always, always take care of your inner child.
See you next time.
See you next time.